this war on bikers is heating up big time, man. It is kind of concerning what is going on there, especially against MCs. But you independents who are going around saying, well, they brought it up on themselves. No, you can be targeted in this too, man. And what I'm talking about is HB 429. This is draconian, man. It takes it to another level in giving you a definition, if you will, to the cops, if you're a gang member or not. And this thing is going to envelop everybody in the biker scene. That's why you have MRF down there. You have ABATE, the Coalition of Clubs. Everybody's down there trying to fight it, but it's heating up, man. It is now past the House, and it's now in the, I believe, the Rules Committee of the Senate down there. And Florida ain't the best on civil liberties, if you know what I mean, when it comes to MCs. You know, you actually have sheriffs down there saying, oh, yeah, man, they're domestic terrorist organizations, all that kind of freaking noise. And especially around Daytona's when they really get out there and get going. But this is really concerning. If you did not see the first video on this subject, I'm going to go through some of the points and you'll see what I'm seeing, all that good stuff. But let's get it going, baby. Okay, we're going to get going on this thing here and, you know, try to explain it to you here. But, you know, this bill is so big that you actually have to have something like AI go through it and say, hey, man, what is the main deal here with this bill? And, you know, kind of why everybody's freaking out over it. It goes in and it's going, its companion in the Senate. See, they got this going in the House and Senate. Its companion bill is SB 536, and it's significantly, let's freaking air quote that, expands the legal criteria used to designate an individual as a criminal gang member under Florida Statute 874.03. One of the biggest concerning things with the states when they pass this kind of stuff is other states eventually follow suit. And you know, those idiots in the Congress and Senate at the federal level start doing stupid stuff. So that's why it's concerning when it comes to Florida. Now, it integrates, listen to this, digital activity and social media presence. Listen to that, you schlucks who are, you know, wearing your club stuff all over the internet and, you know, saying this or this. Down in Florida, social media presence is now a formal identification process. Yeah. Now, it goes on to say social media act and digital activity. Now, a person is classified as a criminal gang member if they satisfy two or more of the following criteria. And sit back and think to yourself, okay, am I a part of this? Am I a part of this problem here? Am I doing this? Will they label me as one? Or if I'm wearing a support shirt, yeah, this could probably hit you too, man. Online mission. Amidst the gang membership on any online platform or social media. All I know is it's maybe time for the clubs to reel in their membership about wearing their stuff online. Gang-related language, using gang-related language, what could that be as far as MC's concerned? I don't know, maybe 81 or 16 or 15. You know how it goes with numericals. So, yeah, that to them could be considered gang language. Use gang-related language, let's see here, or direct messages that signal affiliation or support activity. Digital content participates in any recording, video or audio that promotes or describes gang activity. MC protocol, guys. or guys just going out there trying to help people online saying, hey, you know, the do's or don'ts. Yeah, there you go. Spousal identification. They're going to let your spouse do it who resides with the person. Man, they're setting up a trick box now, aren't they? Third party claims being identified or claimed by a known criminal gang as one of its members. You know, all those pictures and all that good stuff of parties. Physical and behavior indicators, reduced association threshold. The requirement for being observed with known gang members is reduced from 4 times to 2. That's where a lot of you supporters can get hemmed up because you're hanging around and they won't distinguish between a supporter and an actual member. They do it all the time in the media. They do it all the time in cop reports. Then, of course, your informant testimony and tattoos and styles, hand signs. They're saying, well, this is more towards the street gangs. No, it ain't. This is they're cracking the door to open it wide open on clubs, wide open on bikers. That's why I say this is a biker war down in Florida. And hopefully people start getting off their butts and getting involved down in Florida, because this passing out of the House, going to the Senate now, it's only one step away from that governor's desk to sign it. It goes on, the status of this, as of early February 2026, the bill passed the Florida House of Representatives. Get this, 100-7 vote. 100 A's, only 7 nays. If enacted, here's when it is going to take effect, right in time for Daytona, October 1st, 2026. 2026. So right away, this can pop off. And I went to to verify all this stuff. It was received in the Senate on February 10th, and it was referred to the Rules Committee on February 9th. Now you guys see why I say this ain't the best spot to be in right here. You got to go out and fight this if you're down in Florida, because this can get obscene for everybody. I'm talking freaking Masons, freaking moose riders. If the cops want to freaking put you in the criteria, okay, say you were just a moose rider, but you have friends over in one of the bigger diamond clubs. Well, guess what? You were identified there. So, the Moose Riders might be a criminal organization too. It gives these people so much latitude to hem you up. That's why it's important, man, to get involved in MRF, ABATE. I know I go back and forth with ABATE sometimes, but you got to join these organizations to really get involved in a fight like this, because this is just absolutely insane. That aside, there is also some big stuff going on out there as far as that Easy Rider deal. And there has been proof that Bandit is actually Renegade who wrote the story. I don't know. That's the rumors going all over the place. But I do know that a bunch of organizations has come out in favor of a boycott against Easy Riders magazine. And we're going to read some of the statements right now. ABATE of Illinois. ABATE has begun as a call to action contained in the pages of Easy Riders magazine over 40 years ago. Easy Riders itself, an over 55 years old, stands as a look into the history of biker and counterculture. It has become the history of ABATE, blah, blah, blah. Come on, guys, get to the point. Earlier this month, a disgusting piece of pedophiliac fantasy was put on a Bikernet website. And I'm not going to go into all the details. You can see that over there. Unfortunately, Bikernet and Easy Rider share the same, ownership over there. And ABATE Illinois has joined the actions of numerous bike builders, vendors, professionals, artists, motorcycle clubs in condemning the owner of Bikernet, Easy Riders, and encourage an ongoing boycott of Easy Riders magazine and any events affiliated with that. We also encourage other motorcycle rights organizations and their members to join. That's from ABATE. Let's go back over here. I know I got one. There it is. The National Coalition of Clubs representing the interest of motorcycle clubs and thousands of their members nationwide is shocked and appalled at recent actions taken by the mutual ownership of Easy Riders magazine and Bikernet. On February 10th, 2026, Bikernet published a story titled Confessions of an Outlaw. It has since been taken down, as well as the explanation. We got another video out there of the owner talking about it, but I don't know why he would take it down off of it after he made it, but that's just me. It glorifies and exploits kids. The exact same ownership publishes articles in both Easy Riders and that. The NCOC opposes this decision. Any form is disgusting, humorless, unacceptable, and against all conceptions in honor and morality. The NCOC will never support, endorse, advertise, or fraternize with Easy Rider or Bikernet as long as its current ownership remains. So it's a big thing going on out there right now with Easy Riders, man. It's just exploding. I tried to give him the freaking benefit of the doubt, but it just seems everything's stacking up against them. To simply try to ignore this is going to get you Bud Light type of treatment here, guys. So hopefully, with all these organizations come out, people start really rethinking over at Easy Riders how they are doing things. But going back to, and I'm going to call it a war on bikers or a biker war in Florida, because that's exactly what these people are doing down there. And if you think it just stops with 1%er clubs, you're naive. Anyway, don't forget to join the members only. And also go check out Throttle House. You to get it over on Spotify as well as YouTube. That's our podcast, doing it over again, redoing everything, making it good for you guys. We'll catch you later. Rock on, baby.
Pay my dues. Now I'm back